I want to talk about this portfolio, but I want to talk about four other interesting things as well. Welcome to the Fomo Factory. Like the video already if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel for your daily crypto content. Turn the bell notification on and check out the Patreon down below for exclusive content. Now, when it comes to crypto, we don't know if it's going up. We don't know if it's going down. We know about cycles and we know give or take when what is going to happen. But I cannot tell you what's going to happen tomorrow, of course. Therefore, people always tell you do not put all your eggs in one basket. And when you hear that, you might think about, oh yeah, don't go all in on one coin. Very smart, you should not do that. But that's not really what I mean by don't put all your eggs into one basket. By putting all your eggs in one basket, I also mean people that are fully in or out of crypto, that are fully only into Bitcoin, that are only into altcoins, that are only into cash, that, you know, spread it all, spread it all. I think that I have a pretty good idea of what's about to happen in the coming cycle, and I want to go over that a little bit. But I want to show you in this video how I spread these eggies, okay? Because, hey, I could be wrong. Everybody could be wrong. And are you being wrong is not a bad thing, but what happens when you are wrong, right? If I say like, hey, Bitcoin is going to 300k, right? But if Bitcoin only goes to 100k, I'm completely wrong. But will it hurt me in that case? Well, that's what I want to talk about. So let's talk about the 5 baskets that I'm putting my money in. Then I'm putting my eggs in. So the first one that I would like to talk about is the cash basket. The cash basket. Why? Well, Bitcoin is looking pretty bullish. The market is heating up. Finally, we had our bottom clearly in November, and I never doubted like we won't go lower than our previous bottom. We, however, could see a good correction. If we, for example, take a look at last cycle, we have found a bottom in the end of 2018, which is the end of 2022, right? As well in the year before the pre-halving year. It's where we found our bottom. What did we do since then? We made Bitcoin did a 4.5x, right? Compared to what we did right now, it looks way more skyrocketing, right? But if you look what we did right now, we did a 2.5x. So Bitcoin has a long way to go to do what it did over here, right? Long way to go. But what happened after that? Bitcoin went down 72%. Now, a lot say it's because of COVID, but this was the COVID crash right here. Even without COVID, Bitcoin also came down 52%, right? And I always do feel like, okay, 50% was the not COVID crash. So if we do that, 50% down, yeah, that would take Bitcoin to around $19,000 right now. Hey, that happened before, okay? And it didn't only happen in this cycle, it happened in the cycle before that as well, that we even made a slightly lower low, right? But more like a double bottom. This was a higher low, right? Now, I'm not saying we will go down that low, but I am saying that I am prepared for the fact that it could happen. Like, I know that people here also said, no, it won't happen, can't happen. And it did. Like, always be prepared. Therefore, I have my cash basket. What if we get a recession and crypto won't handle it well? What if the ETF does get rejected? What if it turns out that the big exchanges all do have to go? What if everything is becoming a big security and the regulations are going to be way too tight? There are so many, and even a black swan, right? There are so many possibilities and narratives that could just push Bitcoin down and the whole crypto market so extremely hard in such a short period of time. But nobody anticipates on that, right? So I'm always prepared with my cash basket, okay? I don't know the exact percentage, but I think I have like 40% cash, give or take. And that depends what you want, right? Because the 60% that I do have in crypto is for me a lot or enough to make a lot of money when the bull market really hits, right? If you feel like I have certain amount of money, but 60% won't do it for me, yeah, then you got to be in crypto more, right? That's the these percentages and amounts. It's different per person. Okay, so that's my basket number one. I have basket number two, like I showed you right here, some altcoins. What am I doing with this portfolio right here? Well, this portfolio, what I'm doing is this is not my main portfolio. I have my main portfolio for 2024 5, the bull run. That's where I have all my big coins sitting, my bigger investments, and this portfolio right here is a relative small portfolio. It started really small, but I've taken so many profits from this portfolio. This is not even it. Most coins are deleted from the portfolio, so you delete the profit loss as well. But I started off with I think 10k in this, and although I took so much profits, and I still have 32k in this portfolio. Now, what I'm doing with this is I'm buying some altcoins, and if they 2 3x, I'm gonna take my profit, put it back into my cash basket, and the rest I'm gonna let it ride, and I expand to other coins and make money on that, right? That's a very good way to do it. Like for example, this was another one that did really well. All of a sudden, virtual poker points. I have bought this $800 in. I made a 3x on this, so I just took $1,300 out. So I have $500 profit. My 800 initial dollars, I have it back into my cash portfolio, and I have another $1,300 in case that the bull market is going to start, or that this coin is going to moon. I mean, for all we know, it's an $11 million market cap, right? It does another 10x from here. Hey, it's free money right there. That's what I'm doing with a lot of these coins right here. And as you can see, it is really weird what it's doing right now. Yeah. Okay. As you can see, I have a lot of projects that are doing quite well. I have 200%, 200%, 200%, 200%, 150%, 250, 230. I had Cryo War 400%. Like this has been doing really well. Okay, so I'm playing the small cap game basically, because the highest cap coin in this portfolio is now Playable Games with $50 million market cap at 0.007. I bought my first one at 0.001, right? So that's a big profit loss, 3k profits there on my $500 initial investment, right? Now that's one of the higher cap coins, but overall this is quite low cap. And this is a portfolio that can maybe 50x, right? And with the amount of money that I have in, I feel like, okay, if it 50x's, that can actually do something for me. And this is free already. It's already free money, so it doesn't matter anymore. So I have my cash portfolio, and I have my small cap moonshot altcoin portfolio to fill up my cash portfolio even more, basically. Right, to make sure that I have exposure to the crypto market, but also to make sure that I have cash on the sideline for when the market has a good correction, because at a certain point it will. Then I have another basket, and that basket is this one, my launchpad basket. Now, what my launchpad basket is I've been saying a lot on this channel, like I'm not going heavy into altcoins, but there are a couple of things that I'm buying. And one of those things are launchpad tokens, because you do not look, if you, for example, go on your watch list, right? And you see a token that you like. Well, for example, Playable Games, right? How can you make money with Playable Games? By buying the token and selling it higher, right? How can you do it with Altora, AVAX, Beam, change it, like almost everything? You buy a coin and you sell it when it's higher. That's how you make money with crypto, right? That's fucking decubate and crazy. With Launchpad tokens, you do not need to do that. With Launchpad tokens, you buy it, that gives you access to participate in launches, in IDOs, in pre-sales, in startups, in ICOs, in IGOs, etc. And there you make money. And all you need to do is hold the token. Now the token can do a 5x or whatever, and that's nice, but I'm not planning to sell this because then I automatically put myself out of the position where I can participate in launchpads. Right? And that's stupid because these launchpads make you way more, or these pre-sales, than just buying coins off of the open market. Right? Because you automatically buy the new shiny things that everybody loves, and you buy it guaranteed at the lowest prices. And if not, you get a refund. It's a fucking hack. I don't understand why not everybody is doing it. Really, I don't understand. There's really money to pick up, and people look at it like, what the fuck? And don't come with like, yeah, but I cannot participate in my country. Then you should look into What Do You Meme, the project that I've created. We participate in launchpads collectively. And if you stake the What Do You Meme token, you can get the share of the profits that we make. There's a link down below probably. Or look it up on CoinGecko or something. I don't really want to shield that too much. But that's my launchpad basket. My launchpad basket is giving me passive income at the moment of around $4,000 per month. Just because at the beginning of this year, basically starting from April, I started to participate in pre-sales like ChainGPT, Games for a Living, Hypercycle, all those kind of things, and they still give me my tokens daily. Right, and I can dump them on you when you buy them on the open market. Right, so let's be honest. People love to buy some good coins, but yeah, if you are into the pre-sales, you were already there, so you had a way better price. That's my launchpad basket. That basket is gonna make more money than anything else in crypto. It's the most easy thing, the most rewarding, and the less risky thing out there. If you buy a coin on Binance on the open market and it goes down, yeah, you cannot say like, yeah, I want my money back. It doesn't work like that. You cannot get your refund. In the launchpad world, their refunds are actually common. It's crazy, but that's how it works. So that's my third basket. That's my launchpad basket. Then I have my node basket. What is my node basket? Myria, for example. I have a Myria node running. So if you look at Myria right now, which is quite of a nice thing because this is what Myria did. What the fuck? Thank you. Right, so this trying worked out quite good. Broke out slightly to the upside, as you can see. I have a Myria node running. I'm getting Myria tokens daily for doing nothing. All right, just nothing. I'm getting them daily, and I can sell them. And I sell them to people who buy the big ass green candles on the open market, right? Why do I place myself in this position? Because I'm way earlier like this, all right? I don't need to buy Myria on the open market right now. If we look at Myria, right? Myria, good project, but $80 million market cap, 500 fully diluted market cap. Is that something I would buy on the open market, knowing that there are node validators, node holders that are getting these tokens daily, knowing that I buy the local top? No, but the people that are buying Myria right now, I hope you're not one of them, are stupid, right? They just stupid. They give us free money. It's simple like that. They too late. You're too late with buying Myria. And could it do another 10x? Yeah, I'm not saying you can. It can't. But you're way too late. You should have bought these nodes. All right? I have an Gala film node running. Now, the film token is not out yet. And if it will be a success, I don't know. But we know that Gala did very well in the bull market. I don't know how it's going to perform in the next bull market. In this bear market, it's definitely not doing so well. There's a lot of competition out there. We have, I can name them all, but there's a lot of gaming studios out there who do a better job than Gala. But hey, I get free tokens every day, and we'll see what it's going to be worth, right? That's an investment that I made like more than a year ago. And these are the kind of investments that you sometimes just want to make because it will benefit you in the future. But at a certain point, the future is today, and you will be sitting on a bag of free tokens. So, but I also have my Sonorous nodes running. I have my Delicium nodes running. I have how many nodes do I have? I don't know how much notes I have anymore, but it's a lot. More than 20, I think. And this gives me a lot of tokens every day, like 1800 or something every single day. Yeah, back when the token was 30 cents, that was a big party for me. That was cashing quite heavy because it was maintaining these levels for quite a long time as well. As you can see right here, it came out. I got 1800 tokens, 1800, 1800, 1800. And even when it come all the way down, 1800 times 10 cents, it's $180 every day. That's quite a lot of money. Now it's sitting at 2.7 cents. It's fine. It's still free money, right? So also passive income right there. So that's another basket that I have. And my fifth basket, and that's the basket that everybody is. How do I say that? This. The basket that a lot of people are mistaking me for, I think, and got me quite wrong on the channel, is my Bitcoin basket. People say don't buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin is boring. Bitcoin won't give you the good returns. And no, I don't have Bitcoin, so I can cash out at 100K or something and made a 4 or 5x and then buy myself something nice. But Bitcoin is part of my strategy. Okay, Bitcoin is the part of my strategy because the cash that I have right now, I'm gonna deploy part of that into the altcoin market when it dips. But in the meantime, that cash is not doing anything for me. It's not going up in value, right? So what I do have is Bitcoin. Bitcoin did went up in value for me, okay? So the Bitcoin that I have made me more money already, right? And the altcoins are that I want to get are worth less against that Bitcoin right now. So at a certain point, I can deploy that Bitcoin into altcoins at the bottom if I want, right? We are now quite sitting at the bottom. I think we can go lower, and that's kind of what I'm waiting for. And if not, it's fine, right? Then not, because I have my other baskets already. And if not, it means that the altcoin market is probably blowing up. Yeah, why is that? Usually because Bitcoin blows up first. So worst case scenario, I just write my Bitcoin up. Yeah, can't lose, right? It's a great way of not losing. So I have been so comfortable this whole bear market and even this, yeah, whatever you want to call it, bull market. Yeah, you can call it quite of a bull market for Bitcoin though. But yeah, you could have called this a bull market, whatever you call it. This run, I've been super comfortable as well. Been making a lot of money. I had days that I looked at my portfolio and was like, wow, $60,000 in one day, and the next day 70, and the next day I lost 40, and then another 20 gain, and it's like the numbers are already moving big. While if you look at the altcoin market right now, the total tree right here. What is this? What is this? It's not really doing much, right? Everybody is celebrating altcoins. Oh, 3-4x. Yeah, but that's just this, right? We are we are facing something like this again at some point, and I don't expect this to happen this year because that's going to be this month. I also kind of don't expect this to happen next year though. I expect this to happen in 2025. I mean, crypto is very cyclical, right? And this happened in 2021, right? If you look right here, this happened in 2017. So yeah, I expect it to happen in 2025. But the run up towards that, I can already see that happen in 2024, right? This what we have right here. But if we have to compare, we can say that we are now sitting right here, basically, right? Here at such a peak. So it could be that the coming year All we basically do is go a little down, go a little up, overall pretty much sideways, right? And just make that year really a preparation for what 2020 for what 2021 is really going to bring us. Because again, the people that have been celebrating this and calling this a bull market, wait until you're in an actual bull market. Man, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. But only if you're prepared the right way. So I prepared with 5 baskets. Now, could I have, look, I mean, I can choose to say like, okay, not 5 baskets right here. I'm gonna go completely degen and I'm go with 1 basket, and that's the altcoin basket. And in this phase of the market, that will pay off, right? Yeah, and once we are here, I'll probably narrow my baskets down. I would say like, okay, no more Bitcoin, but only altcoins. Um, no more cash, but only altcoins. Super risky, even in a bull market, but the highest rewarding, of course. But now, in this stage of the market where we are still basically going sideways, I also want to be prepared like, hey, if we go down, yeah, I want to have some Bitcoin because it won't crash as hard as altcoins, right? But I'm still exposed to the market. But I also want to have some cash left, of course. I also want to have my nodes running, right? I also want to have my launchpads, my passive income, so I can DCA when the market is low. Want to be prepared for everything. So I'm super comfortable because if the market, I was thinking like about this for a long time. I was thinking like, yeah, what if the market goes sideways? Am I prepared? Well, yeah, because again, I have my passive income. I have my nodes running. I have my launchpad tokens. I have, well, maybe a little YouTube money here and there, but that's not really considered income for me. But that's what I have. So I'm staking a little bit here and there. So if it goes sideways and if the market is not going up or down, still making money. Okay, cool. What if it all goes down? Yeah, okay, I'm fine because I have cash. So also, if it goes down, I'm good because I have cash so that I can use to deploy. So I'm prepared for that as well. Cool. Now, am I also prepared for if it goes up? Yeah, because I do have my Bitcoin. I do have my small altcoin portfolio, as you just saw. I do have my Launchpad tokens, and I do have my node tokens, right? My Myriad, etc. That if those go up, like Myriad just did a 5, 10x or something like that, yeah, these rewards are worth way more then. So I'm prepared for everything, up, down, sideways, right? And I think the biggest mistake is that a lot of people they they see this and they are then all into the market, and yeah, then of course the market does something like this again. Like, is this so weird? Come on, right? And people are freaking out, right? Plus, they don't have money to deploy over here anymore because they already bought it right here. It's stupid, right? Um, or they are all into cash. That's also like being all out or all in is both just as stupid in my opinion. Because if the market at a certain point does do this, right, then what are you gonna do if you're only sitting in cash, right? It's also not really what you want. And if you're just sitting and borrowing altcoins and cash and the market goes sideways like it did for the last 1.5 years, yeah, you would have had just as much money right now as you would have had in May 2022, right? Um, and of course, it depends on what altcoins you're in, but this the collective altcoin market, right? So overall, on average, you would have had the same as the beginning of this bull run, the same as the big dip in this bull run, and the same as the beginning of this bear market, well, the end of the bear market. So also not a good way, right? Prepare. Make sure that you are exposed to all kind of scenarios. And my money printer is on, right? My money printer is on. Now my money printer goes the hardest once the bull market comes, of course, right? Because I have a good position in these launchpad tokens, for example, in Bitcoin. I have a decent altcoin portfolio. My main portfolio has some altcoins as well. So I have a good position, right? But I'm working on that if the market now does go down, and I would be like shocked if it won't, right? That I can DCA a little bit more into the market, right? And the longer we go sideways, yeah, the better, because the more I can deploy and the more money I will make once the market finally does go up. Because one thing, well, I don't want to say is certain, but it's quite in the line of expectation that at a certain point we will get a bull market again. Like, that's just how the market moves, right? Yeah, will we get a big ass crash first? Hey, that could determine if you can change your life, right? Like, I would like, the bull market will happen at some point. Let's be honest, the bull market will happen, and we will be sitting here flying and but if we first have a big ass crash right here, I'm not saying this low by the way, but let's say we have a big ass crash first and then we go up. This could be a big, this could make a huge difference, because if you have 10k to deploy here and you ride it all the way up here and you make a 10x on this, you have 100k. It's nice, but will it change your life? Not really, right? But if you have 10k and you ride it all the way down and you DCA it into here, and then you ride it up, yeah, then you can make a 50x, right? Then you have 500k. Difference between 100 and 500k, especially for someone who comes from 10k, is huge, of course. And that depends, like, hey, are you prepared? Are you prepared? So this is how I prepare, basically. I wanted to make a very transparent video about how I'm looking at it and how I prepare, and the possibilities that are facing us. So if you appreciate the content, like the content, can I get that like button? Oh shit, my sound is off. That looks stupid. Usually you hear. Well, here we go. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notification on, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.